Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, obviously, which a lot of you will be. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, like the video. Every little helps, as the saying goes. And we're going to jump into the Jurassic Park San Diego challenge map in hard mode, and we're going to see if we can do better than the 2 hours 30. This particular challenge map has been a bit disappointing, to be honest, because the first one I did it in just over half an hour, and it's got a part time of 3 hours, over 3 hours. So I was disappointed to only do that in half that, and then in half an hour. And then the medium one, it was supposed to take 3 hours. I was slightly more hopeful, and it took less than an hour. So the hard one being 2 hours and 30. I'm not sure how long it's going to take at all, to be honest. It's going to be a bit of a interesting one, because what on earth. So we're going to do it, and we're going to see what happens, I guess. Challenge: Jurassic Park San Diego. A new branch of Jurassic Park constructed on the mainland is missing its most important ingredient: dinosaurs. Don't know if you heard the cat just then. She just decided to jump on my desk. We'll get back to that. Let me remove this cat. We'll skip this. Then we will pause it. We will pause it. You won't can stop me from pausing it. Do you understand? Right, so we've got too many amenities. We've got stuff coming fairly quickly. We have one attraction so far. We want another one. To do that, we're going to delete some stuff. We are going to put the fence in first, though. I'm not at all precious about these paths, to be honest. You're obstructed by the standard path. That standard path that's like a mile away. That standard path. Okay. Whatever. One of the things about this particular challenge mode is preparing somewhat in advance for the stuff that you know is going to happen at the end of the day, so you might as well prepare for it, because it needs to happen. There's no getting away from it. That looks legitimately awful. Right, we only need 3 amenities, like at all, and we're going to get rid of one of these and put in a shelter. Which one can we get rid of? We've got 2 food amenities, so we'll get rid of this one. Then we're going to get rid of all these, because really, why? We are going to do some research. Bloody cat, come back. Go away. We're going to have a look and see what scientists we've got first, because there's always a really expensive one. And we're going to fire her on the spot, because what on earth was that about? We were actually left with a fairly reasonable dude. Fairly reasonable all-rounder. Good person. Good person. Good amount of statistics. But we need a better all-rounder that's not going to cost us the earth. I'm leaning towards this logistics guy with 5 cogs, you see, because that's a good amount of cogs with a good top level. He's the best cog person. We're going to grab him. We need the power station. We might as well get them both doing that. this is going to need a gate. Where are we going to put this gate? Because at the moment we've got a slight issue. We'll stick it there. Right, so we got any... We have advanced scanners, which is nice. We need to put... What now? Oh, you mean I can't do it yet? Because we haven't got any dinosaurs yet. Okay. Right, so we're going to let this go. Whoops.
This
so that it
park
gets
has
running.
its fair share of problems, but none are as big as the lack of dinosaurs. And when I say lack of, I mean there are none. It's not
Yeah,
exactly
I know what
ideal
lack
when they're
of
supposed to
means.
be the main
but-
attractions now, is it? Not only that, but we are hemorrhaging money. The shops are overpriced and the guests are underwhelmed.
So we need
So,
to...
I've arranged for some
whoops.
dinosaurs to be delivered to us here in San Diego, but you're going to have to be ready for them when they arrive.
Okay, so this is what we're dealing with, as usual. We're going to take off the configurations for all of these because there's no point in hemorrhaging quite this much money. It just isn't. And we haven't got any guests, for starters. Right, we're going to need to put this in here because that's going to be a thing. And we're basically just waiting for the first dinosaurs. While we do that, we can add a bit of water, because that's a thing. And we have improved power, which is nice. What now? Oh, it's the dinosaur. Right, we want the Struthiomimus. We do not need the Compsognathus right now. Nothing but a nightmare. Wild animal. Well, we'll just let it sabotage because we've not got anything in there anyway. We'll just unsabotage it. So, these things are fine. We're going to need a paleomedical, but first we need to put down a power station. Generally speaking, I do like to put these over here. Like this. Because we want to power everything. Without it being a problem. We're going to put that right there. And then join that up. That's going to be a thing, and it will be cool when it's done. Okay, we've got no people because we need the dinosaurs. It'd be great, love, if you could give us dinosaurs sooner rather than later. Now these paddocks do get a little bit tricky, should we say? Well, delete all that. Right.
Asset in transit. Asset has been collected.
8 of them. 1 of them in there. What's the next dinosaur? We are going to need some more enclosures. We're going to need them soon.
Asset delivery confirmed. Transportation complete. Asset delivered. Transporting asset. Asset has been transported. Asset being transported.
Missing ground leaf, which is not a surprise, seeing as we're in a desert. You know, one of them things. We just need to walk and then we'll find that water. What we need now is also, have we got the paleomedical? We have the paleomedical already. Better fencing it is then. Can't do that yet because we haven't got 0.5 stars. Is there any medical? Yes, there is. There's always medical. Do this one.
Asset transported.
And then we'll put the paleomedical down.
Delivery has been completed.
Would be more helpful, I think, if I put it somewhere within reach of the pile I just put down. Put it over here. Because this needs to not be applicable. This needs to not be applicable. We need one of them. One of them. We're going to delete this. Put that in there. Like that. Because it's all about pleasing the guests with what we've got, obviously. So over here is going to be a thing. We have viewing from this one, which is fine. There's no point in making another one just yet. Okay, these are finally making money, but we're going to change them up a bit. Make as much as we can. What now? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Galimums, it's fine. I'm going to keep saying what now every time that comes up, even though I know full well that it's going to happen. That's the entire premise of this challenge mode. Like, the entire thing. So the other thing we're going to do is delete this.
That's a star for a star.
We have a
A
star
job
rating.
well done.
Excellent. That is 1 star. And I'm just going to pause it to remove a cat from my desk again. Right, slight interlude there because of dealing with a cat. I think the Gallimimus can go in here because, I mean, well, they're all obviously they all tend to be liking of the same things. Though I think the Gallimimus like a bit of a different thing. Like an extra thing, I think, if I remember correctly. Right, we're going to need another enclosure. Because, like I said, we need to keep on top of it. And I've just remembered that I just want to leave it until we've got the fence unlocked for that. And we do need to do the pathing as well. Can we hire another scientist while we wait for that? Somebody who's... well, she's got twos all over. I'm liking her. Task time with 20% of it. Yeah, okay, we'll have her. We like her. Can she do this medical thing on her own? No, she can't, unfortunately. It's fine. Totally fine. Gotta be careful. Because, obviously... don't want to run before we can walk. Let's get this done. I tell you, because tuberculosis is literally the worst. Do that. And we want to do this one, which we can't do until 1.5 stars. Which is fine. It's totally fine. That's Gallimimus. Right, now last time I contemplated putting him in the same one. Probably should do it again. Won't.
Transportation underway. Commencing asset transit.
This is probably a mistake.
Assets in the air.
We're making it anyway. You live and you learn. Let's, these guys are fine. What now?
If anyone can complete this next objective,
More tickets.
I'm sure it's you. Review it when you get a moment.
Do why you do. Go away. I mean, why? Why are you even here? Double check the Gallimimus.
Transportation complete.
If they need more space, we'll just extend it, basically. Area is going up because they're barely touched on the area, which is fine.
Asset has been
I
delivered.
think we're doing alright. I think they're coming up. Yeah, it's just a population problem now, which is awesome. Lonely Gallimimus, but you're going to get mates in just a second. Like lots of mates. We've got to be careful though. The cohabitation limit. What's the cohabitation limit of the Gallimimus?
Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation complete.
They're doing alright. They're about the same, so should be fine. Should be hunky-dory. Right, we're going to build a level 3 fence enclosure.
Asset delivery confirmed.
This is going to need powering. Put the power there. Run it round the back. How's this thing doing for power? It's doing good. Right, fences, I saw that. This is a thing that's done. Good. Next fence in. Do that. We got a little bit yet. So we will run a fence. Should we use this thing? I don't, you know, I don't always use this thing. I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I doing that? That's a ridiculous thing to do. Wasting so much money doing that. If we create a bit of an enclosure over here.
That's another objective down. Appreciate the help.
Dude, go away. Put a thing in there. Keep this away from everything else. Like that. So that's powered now, which is nice. But we've still got plenty of dinosaurs to come, which would be good. What now? Oh, it's the... yeah. Shipment. Myosaur. Yep, okay. We'll take that. And they can go in here. Right. We're going to get the Myosaur in here, which will be nice. Having that thing over there gives us more room to add whatever they throw at us, but also add just stuff like facilities around, because that is an issue that we're going to face. Go watch that money. This thing has a viewing capacity, which is great. But it is going to be a bit of an issue in terms of what's just viewable where. These guys are all fine, yes? Yes. Streethomimus? Yes, they're bloody everywhere in there, which is awesome. Technically. How are we doing up here? So we're going to get to that in a bit, which is great. 2.5 stars for that. Don't really need any of that just yet. We could do with a guest attraction, actually. That'll help. Set that going. Be good to get a guest attraction in. We can do this as well. There we go. Double check star rating. Shelter coverage is only 95%, which isn't great. That'll be because we've opened up that bit at the bottom. Yep, see? Not brilliant, but that's fine, because we're just going to put this in here. And then it'll be a toilet as well. What's that? Yeah, it can just take longer. There's nobody down there anyway. We'll put this here. To get that. That needs to be disabled because we're not using it yet. We have a level 3 fence here, we have a level 2 fence over here, and we got this one here that's, yep, okay, 5 of them.
Transit has commenced. Asset in transit.
Need to keep an eye on them when they land. And make sure they've got everything they need, basically. Look at them swinging around like rag dolls. Poor things. Probably put a viewing thing. I don't know about the other side because these are pretty much covered.
Delivery complete.
Right, lonely doesn't matter. Ground fibre, ground nut.
Transportation complete. Asset delivered.
Open space is a problem, they just need to move. Okay. Who do they like? Who do they hate? Oops. So they could have put them, technically speaking, but their requirements are a bit shit. So we're going to get some Ankylosaurids at some point. We can probably put the Ankies in there.
You're doing a lovely
2 stars.
job. Keep it
Excellent.
up.
How are these doing? Change that to a cheap burger. This is probably where we're going to come up against issues with the smaller amenities, where we're going to need to... Yeah, there's usually always one that's just not great. You need to rest. Where is that staff centre? Yep, speed, thank you. You, have we got anything to put on you? Nope. No problem. No worries, no worries, no worries. So this is nearly there. So close. So very close right now. These are getting full, which is fine. We will put the larger amenities here and capture that, and we'll end up covering everything a bit better. Just to spread things out a little bit, because they're obviously covering them very well. What now? Oh, okay, yeah. Arrives with rabies, marvellous. Stegosaurid. Now, usually I say no to the Stegosaurid because he's intolerant, but I have actually got somewhere to put him. Bugger it. We'll have Stegos this time. Usually I don't bother. That's probably going to be a downfall. It's going to be my own fault. We're going to do it anyway. Right, so if we look at this, we have the nearest one is the shop, which means it needs to be the furthest away, and we put down a new one. I think we can just put them down here probably. Though we can probably put little ones down here. It's not going to be too much of a bother. Just cover off the entrance. Accommodation is a thing. Cut that path, put the hotel between them. Attach that. Shelter coverage isn't actually that low, mate. It's only because I disconnected that by accident. This game. Right. What's this? This is Stegos? I know, a scientist breakthrough. Small increase, that's fine. So I'm going to put the Stegos in this one, I think. What now? Oh, the rating. Yeah, I don't care. Go away. Go away.
I just wanted to say how much I value all of your contributions.
Of course you do.
What you are doing for the dinosaurs is nothing short of
We
spectacular.
need another enclosure because
Also,
we're going to
we
fill
have
that
another
one in a minute.
objective. But don't let my previous words influence your decision in any way. Well, okay. Maybe a little.
I wasn't listening to a word you just said, so that's fine.
Living dinosaurs should be enough to have the world beat a path to our door. But we can do better.
She says that, and I'm like, well... I see how they've
Commencing asset transit. Transportation underway.
decided that you can't put them off. think. I think that's what that means. That the hardness difficulty's gone up. Oops. Ah, whatever. Because you can't put the dinosaurs off anymore.
Asset has been delivered.
Well, put this here.
Asset has been transported.
Pause it. Right, so they want fibre, which they can have here. Which is fine. And this one. Which is here. I'll let them explore a bit because obviously give them a chance.
Asset transportation in progress.
Range team 2 attached to there. I meant to click the ranger post. Can I click the ranger post, please? I want to click the ranger post. No, not the stego. The post. That one. What? I've literally just... Hang on. He ended up going to see a person, didn't he? Not the post. There we go. Right, how are they doing? Starting to whinge about open space. Which is fine when we have the enclosures sorted out. Aquarium, fossil display. Is that it? Yep. Slushies, aquarium. Fossils. Done. Action figures. No, designer goods apparently. Aquarium. Fossils. Karaoke. Right, I just saw that. Fencing. There we go. Right. Do that. We're going to want another response facility around this way. I'll put it here. It can do a couple of things at once then. This thing ran out of power yet? Yep. So what we do is put another power station in. I don't know why there's so many people going and visiting the power station just there, because that's ridiculous. How are these guys doing? They are actually 100% perfect, but they are literally right smack bang on the limit. Which is always fun, obviously. We're going to activate that now. What? Oh, I was picking the next one. Parasaurus, it's going to come with avian pox. Which is a bit annoying, obviously. Because it's going to be quarantine, which is typical. But they are going to be the only ones in the enclosure, so it's fine. Put
The latest news
a bit of
looks very
water.
good, and I think we owe at least some of that to you.
You owe all of that to me, mate. Nobody else is doing anything. Like the whole thing. All me. Like, really? Hasn't got a power source. Is this finished building yet? hasn't got a power source, which is fine. We're just going.
Things are definitely looking up.
Put that
Great
there.
effort.
Right, so we need some guest amenities here because that's the thing. And the heavy fence is unlocked, which is marvellous. Because when we inevitably get something big and angry, I'm going to want to put it in here. As you do. Right, that's obviously going to have freed up some power as well, but doesn't really matter. We have the Parasaurolophus coming soon, which is great. Let's get some of these in. I love that when it's like, oh no, oh so you want to put it against a path? No. Like that. Put a bit of power over here, because that's a thing. I'm going to put a bit of that there. We're going to actually get rid of that. I've just put that there. Oh, okay.
Transporting asset. Asset has been collected.
Dinosaurs with ailments, which is fine. Gonna put a hotel here. Grab a bit of that dinosaur peel. And a toilet. Terrain constraints, apparently. No, I didn't want that. Shelter. On the corner. How are these guys doing? Are we full yet? No, we are not.
Transportation complete.
Gonna put one of these in here.
Asset delivery confirmed.
I'm not gonna put range team 4 on that.
Delivery has been completed.
The MBU needs to go to here and scan. Yep, there it goes. You. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to pause this for a sec. Change this Ranger post to Sleuthie Galley. Right. Then I'm going to change this Ranger post to Maya. That's not Maya. Because that's what's in there, yes? Yes. And this one... No, that's the Stegosaurus. I just want this. Give me that. Thank you. Stegos. Oops. So we actually know where people are going and where they're stationed. So he's got the Sleuthies, the Galleys. This one is Ranger 2. So we're going to attach him to this one. And I'm going to unattach him from the Stegos. Because he doesn't need to be all the way over there as well. Because, like, that one can do with those two's fine. This one can do this one. And he'll probably do another one when we get it. Not this. I just want him to... This one. No. No. That one. Thank you. I'm probably going to move this gate. That's not finished building yet, which is marginally worrying, but also not too bad. Right, I need to accommodate these guys with some ground nut. Like that. Bit of that. They're going to be happy as far as that goes, but there is going to be at least one of them that's ill. This one, is it the only one? It'd be helpful if they're all ill, to be honest.
Asset delivered.
Vegan buffet. Ooh, skeleton. Fossil. How many of them have got avian pox? Just 2. Well, they're all going to get it. I mean, that's a thing. They're all going to get it. I mean, yeah, sure, I can quarantine just them 2, technically speaking. This is finished building now, I can put them in here, but it's not the best thing in the world. I mean, I can build that as a holding pen, more or less. Let's see, there's another one. I mean, technically I've quarantined all the dinosaurs except they're with their mates, so they're not really that quarantined, are they? When you think about it. Right, doing this. I'm going to pause it while I do this just because I don't want to be interrupted again. The whole point of this game is making money. And if you're not making money, you are losing money. Effectively. Do that. They've all got it. These guys have not got it. If I move them... it's just going to be an absolute nightmare. I'd rather you all got it. Can you all get it? I'd much rather they all got it. And, ooh, what now? Oh, we're picking a dinosaur, yes, okay. Carnotaurus. That's not great though, is it? Well, the Carnotaurus is going to go in here and be fine. What?
Where some might see a challenge, I see an opportunity. I'm sure you'll agree this looks pretty tempting.
So we're at 4 stars already. These guys are fine. I mean, these guys are going to wake up in like 9 minutes. If this fence finishes building before they wake up, I will move them. I don't think it will, but we're going to do that anyway. So we have that one building, which is marvellous. Could do with a bit of a quicker one. Where are we going to put one?
We can consider this objective done.
Yes, we can, can't we? Right, we're very close to having everything done. Carnotaurus is actually not going to be too much of a pain overall. Let's check our star rating and where we're falling down. Restrooms and shelters and welfare. Oops, restrooms. Well, shelters rather. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll put shelter in there. We have enough room to put that there. That there. How are we doing on the power? Not too bad because I've been low health. Yeah. Is that finished building it else? So
Asset to be collected.
we're going to put all 3 in here. Gonna need to put a thing in there. Gonna need to put a ranger on there. I'm gonna want a paleo medical round here as well.
Asset being transported. Asset transportation underway.
Like so. Once that's built, that will be good. Obviously these guys are going to get really annoyed because there's not enough of them. But we'll see. We're getting the Carnotaurus in there, aren't we? Yep. Oh, okay.
Assets in the air.
Okay, so now we need to be ready for the next one. I'm going to put this here. They will eat out of it, but they won't like it.
Delivery complete. Asset has been delivered.
Put this one in here. That.
Transporting asset. Asset transported.
We'll put quarantine in that.
Asset transportation complete.
This thing's done now, isn't it? Yep. Do that. I said, do that. How are these doing? Missing prey, not a surprise. Missing sand is kind of a surprise, but I mean, they're already in the desert.
Confirming asset delivery.
Well, here's a cause for celebration. Our rating has gone up another star. Congratulations.
We need to get this going. Okay, she can do that. I'm gonna make their... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Do they care about their space? Is the question. Yeah, they're whinging because they haven't got enough sand, but that's because they haven't got enough space. This thing is done in a moment. There's both of them attached to that now. What the hell? We need somewhere else to put dinosaurs. Like, toot sweet as it were, because it's going to be a thing. Like, we have 56 seconds until I pick them, therefore we need to be proactive. Where we're putting them. Like so. These guys are going to be done in like a second. This one. Come on. Right. Oh, we have it already. That's helpful. Which means they should be... Who should be turning around? You're turning around? Yes, you're turning around. What we'll do is knock them all out. Live prey is ready. This one. Missing a bit of sand. But they'll be fine. In a minute. That one needs to be assigned to there. This one needs to be assigned to here. This is building, which is good. These guys are lonely, but they are fine. These guys are making money, which is awesome. Right, so no sources of avian pox remain in the park. We're going to select these three, put them back in here
En route to collect the asset.
with their mates like that. Right, what's my next dinosaur? I don't really want it with rabies, to be honest. We're going for Archaeothymimus. These guys are lonely, but they are fine. I can put the Ornithomimids in here, so they won't overcrowd this one, or I can put them in here, although these Maya are very fussy. But we're very nearly there. What we're going to do is put...
Underway. Asset in the air. Asset in transit.
some of these down. What's the ratings even like? The accommodation is fine at the moment. Restrooms and shelters are being dealt with. Oh, they're still missing sand. But this is finished, so...
Asset transportation complete.
what we do...
You might not
is go
think
like
the
this.
dinosaurs feel stress, but you'd be wrong. Their mental state is affected by a number of things. Predators, environment, diet. Stress can also lead to other problems, so I'd keep a close eye on your dinosaurs if I were you.
Of course you would. That probably means there's going to be a storm, like a sandstorm. That's usually what that means. We are also going to put one of these in. And we're going to pause these and get these sorted out. 15. Skeleton, that's that done. Bubble's the best one of this. Oop, skeleton display. Boss display. Burgers are the best ones of these. Is that 8? It's going to be the best one. Usually means the skeleton as well. I'll let a few more people come into this one. $5 to donuts. These guys are all fine. Have we got... Oh, hang on. You go for a rest before you get annoyed, okay? We've done all that. Amenities, we've got... We don't really need the large ones. Comfort. We could do with the path next, really. I mean, we could also do with an attraction. We have an attraction. So... That's interesting, actually. The attraction is very helpful. These guys are just about making chunky money, which is great. We are at 4.7 stars. We are very nearly there. This guy's going to run out of power. I mean, run out of fuel. These are actually bang on the limit, so we don't want that. Let's put that here. I mean, I do actually want to, because this is, look at that, it's nearly run out. Because it's been supplying stuff without me knowing. Without me realising, rather. Like this one here as well. What? Oh, it's rating. Yeah, I don't care. We're so close to finishing.
I wanted to bring this
Amenities.
latest objective to you straight away. Read it and you'll see why.
So this should be all of my, just these two, which is
Money makes
fine.
the world go round.
But I'm going to need
The more resources we have at our disposal, the more we can do for the dinosaurs.
Bugger it, we'll put them in
Asset
here.
transportation in progress.
Forgot that they were coming with, was it rabies they were coming with? Should have probably put them in their own one. Forgot that. How are these guys now?
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have
No park in the world offers an experience like this.
I think that just said there was going to be a storm. We're going to open all the shelters just because. We've got plenty of money to weather that. You know. Yes, storm, there you go.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Yes. This one does not need to be in here. Now, this is probably going to cause havoc with all the stegos. Okay.
Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered.
I did want to put this in here, didn't I?
Asset delivered. Asset transportation underway. Asset transported.
Yes, you know, this is what happens when you get a storm. It's just one of those things. It won't let me reboot it because we're still in a storm. So we've run out of power because the power stations are out of it. We have an injury. There's not a heck of a lot of doing anything until that storm's gone though, so...
Thankfully, this animal is only dealing with a surface wound. It should heal on its own, but expect it to leave quite a scar.
Nobody cares, mate. Okay, so... that's that done. These are all cheering up. The MBU are going to be a little bit busy. Right, now stop that happening again. Or to be really annoying. We're going to put a few of these dotted about. Because that is literally what these things are for. Okay? Like the whole point. These are all operational now, yes? This thing is, for some reason, still drawing power. I don't know why. Put that there. See, why is it drawing so much power? This is not applicable, which is great, but it needs refilling. This one's... See, you put them down, they don't even come with a full fuel tank. We'll be filling these up. I don't understand why that one is actually using power. Chasmosaurus, why not? Right, so these guys are missing ground fruit. I'm tempted to usher the Parasaurus into here because they're just like right there. Too close, too close, too close. Or usher all of these guys into there. If we put some water here. They just want ground fruit. This stuff. That's not that stuff. What is that stuff? Their population is fine, but the ground fruit is not. This one's comfort is awful. If I direct control him, then do a bit of a summon circle. Dude. I would like to direct you out of there, please. Backwards. Who else have we got? These two. Where's that one? Yeah, you go in there. Right. We're closing that. And these guys are all happy in here now, right? Why are you all lonely? Should be lonely. Right, so they are happy as Larry in there. Everything's fine. Oops. I should probably open all the shelters while I was messing about with that. Right, so we need a thing in here to cover that. Who are you? Remember, you needs to come to this one. Where are you? It's not unreachable. He's like the most reachable thing I've ever seen. Right, so we're expecting the, is it Chasmosaurus? Soon. We will put them in that one there. The he's assigned to the Stegos, but that's got an MVU attached to it. We don't need to do that. There's nothing in there. Yet. 3, because this is the Carnotaurus. No, not Darnos. Carnos. This guy is going to be treated. Yes. What? Marketing tool. Get lost. You're treating him, right? That's what you're doing. You're not going to walk away because that's what you were going to do. Seriously. These guys are all fine. These guys are all fine. Fine. Everything's fine. So we need to build another enclosure. My enclosures are not pretty. I do not care. Can we get that up? No, we can't. But it's fine, we don't need to. So these ones are right. Let's double check our star rate and see what's wrong. Restrooms and accommodation. Now we can definitely fix that. We're going to put a hotel. Actually, we're going to delete this. Put a hotel here. The hotel would then have some visibility of those dinosaurs, you see. We just... yeah, okay.
Commencing asset transfer.
2. Only 2. Not sure why there's only 2. But we're not worrying about it right now.
Asset has been transported.
Just doing all these.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Is that all of them? I think so. Go and treat that, would you? Ground leaf. Do this. Fill that fuel. And we've got 5 stars.
You know how to check all the boxes.
In just
that's for
under an
sure.
hour. So there we have it, just under an hour. I did have to delete a bit of swearing at that because, yeah, it's a ludicrous part time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Ta-ra!